3 Bradford sisters, their 9 children, missing, feared to be trying to head to Syria. The Daoud's smiling faces, the youngest just a few years old, now a real concern about where they are. The family's lawyer met tonight with the 3 fathers who've been left behind and says they're distressed.
Yeah, there is at this stage, because there's been no contact with them from 9th of June, and unfortunately we can all fear the worst, so there is this grave concern that the family share.
This is the house that one of the sisters lived in. Neighbours say they moved out last year. Relatives say they feel helpless, that they're extremely worried about what's happened to them. The group has been out of contact for nearly a week.
From the streets of Bradford to possible danger, it's thought they could have followed the brother of the 3 women who has been in Syria for some time. They travelled to Saudi Arabia at the end of May for an Islamic pilgrimage. On June the 11th, they were due to return to the UK but didn't arrive. Records show on June the 9th, 10 members of the family boarded a flight from Saudi Arabia to Istanbul. 2 of the children appear not to have been on that flight. Nothing's been heard from them since. Just a few miles away in Dewsbury, another family dealing with the lure of so-called Islamic State. 17-year-old Tala Asmal, only just old enough to drive, but believed to have driven the bomb on the passenger seat, killing himself and others in Iraq. Those who know the family say he was a nice lad.
Obviously quite clearly devastated with the news that they've heard, very emotional, very upset. I mean, when I saw the father, his body language and how he was, and my heart goes out to the family.
Did they have any idea that he was being radicalised?
No, there were no signs, there were no symptoms.
The family are clear that so-called Islamic State doesn't represent Islam.
You know, it's very good person family.
Are you worried for the other children in the community?
I'm so worried, yeah. I'm very worried, you know, other families, other sons.
What are you telling your sons? What are the community saying to the sons?
Stop, you know, everything is stop.
To not travel to Syria?
No.
He travelled with his next-door neighbour Hassan Munshi, whose brother had been convicted of terrorist offences. As a family grieves for their son and fathers worry for their missing children, the steady flow of Britons to Syria shows little sign of slowing. Lucy Manning, BBC News, Bradford.